Breaking news out of New York, where Luigi Mangione is speaking out in protest ahead of his state and federal murder trials later this year. The 27-year-old told the presiding judge this, quote, "It's the same trial twice. 1 + 1 is 2, double jeopardy by any common sense definition." Mangione made the remarks as court officers were escorting him out of the courtroom after the judge scheduled his state murder trial for June 8th, 3 months before jury selection is set to begin in the federal case. Here to discuss, trial attorney Alexis Rosenberg. First off, this guy has a real big problem with outbursts. This isn't the first time, and he also acts super weird, making faces to the camera in the courtroom.
Yes, it seems like he has anger issues for sure. And he's also wrong. A lot of people do not realize that you can be charged with the same crime in federal court and state court, and that does not trigger double jeopardy. So he's incorrect about that. The judge can do what he did.
Okay, so looking at the cases and say, for analysis' sake, he is convicted both in the state and federal courtrooms, why would he care who goes first, and why would he care if he's tried twice?
Well, I mean, obviously he does care, but you're right, Matt. I mean, the bottom line is if he's sentenced to life in prison for the rest of his life without possibility of parole, it doesn't really much matter. I mean, from an attorney standpoint, having the cases so close together is a little concerning. I would want them more spread out if I was the attorney. However, in the long run, if he's convicted, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and you know, very seasoned, high-profile attorneys on the case. He's fortunate there to have great advocates. Which would be better for him to go first, the federal or the state? And would that determine his sentence, again, for analysis, if he's convicted on both and found guilty? What jurisdiction does he fall under, federal housing or state?
Well, first of all, I mean, it doesn't much matter. Generally, the feds will take the lead, and the state will want them to take the lead because they're kind of making the case, and it makes it easier from the state level. If he is convicted, then he could be moved between the two, whichever's going first, and the conviction comes. But ultimately, usually, he's going to, wherever he is actually convicted first, that's where he's going to be housed for the sentencing and then would be moved over. But that can be worked out between the two jurisdictions.
Yeah, just fascinating case unfolding there, and yet another outburst by this accused killer.